Welcome, readers. When I'm reading and I come to a long word that I've never seen before, I remind myself that I don't have to read the entire word all at once. Instead, I can break that word up into syllables or word parts to help me read the word more accurately. By learning about the different kinds of syllables, we can learn how to break long words up into syllables. Remember, every syllable has one and only one vowel in it. Our vowels that make the vowel sounds in those syllables are A, E, I, O, U, and oftentimes the letter Y. Sometimes a syllable will have more than one vowel, but they'll always work together just to make one vowel sound. Our goal today is to learn how to read words with more than one type of syllable in them. Are you ready to get started? Me too. Here is our first word. This is a word that I don't know how to read. Let's get ready to loop and swoop this word so that we can figure out together what it says. Remember, our first job is to place a dot under any vowels that we see in this word. I'm going to place a dot under E, A, and E. Those are my vowels in this word. My next job is to look and see if there are any vowel teams that I should underline in this word. I'm going to scan across my word and look for any vowel teams that I might see. I don't see any vowel teams in this word, so I don't have to underline anything. Now, we need to decide, are we going to split this word between a consonant and a vowel, two consonants, or two vowels? I already know I'm going to split this word 3 different places because this word has 3 word parts. Let's get ready to loop and swoop so we can read this word together. Eggs, am, pla. Example. That doesn't sound like a word that I know, but I remember that this L-E at the end of a word actually says O, not L. So let me try reading this again. Eggs, am, pull. Example. I've heard of that word before. That word is example. Readers, are you ready to try one with me now? Can you get your scratch piece of paper or envelope and your writing tool ready? Here is our next word. Readers, you're doing so well. I think you can probably try this last word on your own. If you're like me, you're thinking this is a word that you don't know how to read either. Let's go ahead and write this word down on your paper. Can you write down the letters D, E, L, I, G, H, T, F, U, L? Do you have that word written on your paper? All right, remember, the first thing we need to do is place a dot under any vowels we see in this word. Go ahead and place a dot under any vowels you see in this word on your paper. Did you find the vowels E, I, and U like I did? Awesome job. If you didn't, that's okay. Take a second and fix up your work. Now we need to scan across our word and we need to see if there are any vowel teams that we find in this word to underline. On your paper, will you scan across your word and see if there's any vowel teams that you find to underline? I'll do the same up here. I don't see any vowel teams that I need to underline in this word. So now we need to decide where we're going to break this word. Between 2 vowels, a vowel and a consonant, or between 2 consonants. I know that we're going to have to break this word into 3 word parts. Are you ready to loop and swoop with me so we can read this word together? Get your pencils ready. Here we go. De-light-ful. Delightful. That word is delightful. The ice cream sundae I had for dessert was delightful. Readers, you did such an awesome job working with me to help break these words into syllables and read the words together. By breaking these words into syllables and word parts, we can read long words and bigger words more accurately. Don't forget to try it in your own reading at home. Now that we're getting really good at reading words with more than one type of syllable in them, let's try writing some of these words. For this activity, you'll need whatever you have to write on and something to write with. Are you ready? Let's go. When we spell words, we listen for the number of word parts in that word, and we also visualize or see the letters that represent those sounds in the word parts. Are you ready to try our first word together? Our first word is professor. Will you say that word with me? Professor. I'm going to write down 3 lines, professor, because I hear 3 word parts in this word. Now I'm going to think about the sounds I hear in each of those word parts. I hear p, o, f, s, professor. Now I'm going to think about the letters that represent these sounds and write them down. P, o, f, s, Since this is a word part, it needs a vowel in it. I'm going to put an O with that R. Now, when I put all of these word parts together, I've spelled the word professor. The professor gave a lecture to his college class on different types of mammals. Great job, readers. Are you ready to try another one? Our next word is instrument. Can you say that word with me? Instrument. I'm going to write down instrument. 3 lines because, again, I hear 3 word parts in this word. Now I'm going to think about the sounds I hear in each of those word parts. E, n, s, t, a. Instrument. Now it's time to think about what letters represent those sounds. Here we go. E, n, s, t, a. M, e, n, t. When I put all of these word parts together, I've built the word instrument. My daughter plays the instrument, the drums. Great job, readers. We've got one more word to try. Are you ready? Here we go. Our last word that we are going to build today is hibernate. Can you say that word with me? Hibernate. I hear 3 word parts in hibernate also, so I'm going to write 3 lines. Hibernate. Now I need to think about the sounds in each of these word parts. I, b, n, a, t. Hibernate. Now it's time for me to think about the letters that represent these sounds. I, b, n, a, t. Something doesn't look right to me. I do notice in this second word part, I don't have a vowel, so I better add one. I'm going to add an E in front of that R. I also feel like something looks wrong at the end. I know that if this A is going to say its name, there should be an E at the end of the word. Now, when I put all of these word parts together, I've built the word hibernate. The bear was about ready to hibernate for the winter. Readers, you did an amazing job today working with these different types of words with different types of syllables in them. I'll see you next time on Read, Write, Roar.
This program is made possible in part by the Michigan Department of Education, the State of Michigan, and the W.K. Kellogg Foundation. Additional support by viewers like you. Thank you.